I know you and I have talked a bunch of different times about kind of strings today and sort of the state of
Right.
our string music. I know one time you and I were talking about being understanding of the I can't think of the word, but the status of the symphonies.
Yes.
I mean,
Right,
about
right.
when the symphonies go, what's going to happen?
Right.
With in regards to music in the schools, are they going to feel this is a worthy thing to keep around? And then I know that you were talking about oh crap, I can't think of the guy's name. But anyway, you and I were talking a lot about like improv and doing.
Eugene Friesen.
Yeah.
Maybe he's director of strings at Berkeley, Berkeley School of Music in Boston, but I know a lot of improvisation people, but yeah, we're all looking at kind of the state of strings, and when we started years and years ago, what I was noticing was that more and more symphonies were going bankrupt, and it happened when the Philadelphia Symphony, which was an iconic symphony, it went out of business, and I'm going, wow, this is the trend is going, so you're going to have 20 major symphonies in the U.S. and that's it, and I was trying to understand what was going on, and the issue is that this music is available everywhere, whereas obviously centuries ago you had to go to the concert to hear it, and now music is everywhere, and they have to play new music, interesting music. That you have to bring in young kids, and the symphonies are kind of doing that with the movie music. They're putting the movie on and playing the music, and they're trying to do do different things. But what I understood from the kind of the paradigm that was happening is that the string players need to learn to improvise, something that you do naturally, something a lot of players do. It's not happening as a structured process, and to me, everything, being in business, being in violin making, everything. If you can't, I always say, if you can't explain what you're talking about as a process, you don't know what you're talking about. So as a teacher, say, here's the process. You hold your hand this way, hold it. This is the way you play. Same thing in violin making. And so when I'm looking at symphonies, having issues, I'm going, what's the process, that be behind this, and the process to me is that there needs to be more improvisation taught as a process to kids, so that they could get together and play new music and perform new music, because I always say that if rock and roll was delegated only to play the classics of Chuck Berry and Elvis, it would be also diminishing, right?
Oh, sure.
So it's the fact that these kids were shunned, from schools, and they had to get together, back alleys and homes and garages, and learn to improvise, right? And learn to play new music and create. And so the idea that the string player is delegated to sit down, play the music that the composer wrote for him, would be an absurdity in the rock and roll world. It's like saying, Paul McCartney, please sit down, play your guitar, and wait for somebody else to, write the music for you, right?
We recreate.
Yeah.
We don't create.
Yeah. And so as a system, what I realized that we have to have in orchestras, not only the concert where you're playing the standard classics and whatnot, but you have to have a system of improvisation. And so I'm working on creating that system. I'm working on creating online platforms for kids to get together and communicate musically, because I feel that's what the digital age can provide, is this platform for kids to get together and find each other on a creative basis that kids were doing for half a decade, physically in the rock world.
Sure.
So that's where I feel the solution is the improvisation, so that kids have a platform to play and find each other and continue playing, after high school, because right now you have all these kids in high school orchestra, but then 99% of them quit. They don't play again.
Right. Yeah.
But you look at Guitar Center, 95% of their customer base, they're adults.
Yeah.
They're adults.
Yeah.
Okay, and so the majority of adults, 99% of the adults that come in, they're buying instruments for the kids. You know,
Right, yeah.
and 1%. Yeah, I want to play. I played when I was younger. You know, I want to do it again. I want to have this. But we need to change it where the string playing is not, hey, after high school it ends, because it doesn't end for guitarists, for drummers, for keyboardists, but it does in strings. And so there needs to be a platform, a wider platform for that. And I was working with Folk Alliance, which is a big organization that has music. They have acoustic music, is not only strings but also strings, but with guitars and banjos and things like that. But at least they already have a platform. But those tend to be kind of folk music. But I want the string players, the bowed string players, to also have a platform to be able to continue playing as adults.
Sure. Yeah.